I just straightened out. It took some time for me to come around. To be honest, I'm glad that you did. I was surprised when you left. When did you come back? I guess I was afraid of being stuck. You happy now? Well, happy if you're happy, Dad. Besides, it was about time for me to get back in touch with my roots. Maybe it is about time, son. The reception down here is stuck. Get some Wi-Fi set up ASAP. You all right, man?
Yeah, just admiring your mother's taste. I really wish I had more of a chance to get to know her.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't make much more of an effort. She really was a special friendship.
Yeah. You to be back?
Yeah, I got a lot of work to finish up on. Yeah. What is it? Chicken. You all right? I think you want to skip. So help you fight the way. Yeah, let me go get it. You got the one. Jacob, you got it. Getting older is part of the journey, even with worsening heart failure. So when I had carpal tunnel syndrome, lower back pain, and shortness of breath, I thought that's what getting older felt like. Thank goodness I called my cardiologist. I have ATTR-CM, a rare but serious disease, and getting diagnosed early made a difference. If you have any of these warning signs, don't wait. Ask your cardiologist about ATTR-CM today.
With Straight Talk's real unlimited data, say yes a lot more. Atlanta? Yes. Yes to unlimited video calling. Yes to unlimited gifting. Yes. With Straight Talk, say yes to unlimited holiday moments. Now, let the yes-tivities begin. Yes. Switch now for plans starting at $25 a month on America's most reliable 5G network. Find us at StreetTalk.com and Marlboro.
Morning, sweetheart.
Morning.
Yeah, I was busy right here.
Okay.
Oh,
You can really, a lot of that nigga doesn't
yes,
even really.
please, thank you.
You know,
Delilah and I always love having coffee on the porch.
I know space, man.
Where's Ace?
He's in Dan trying to get reception on his phone.
She never really did know. You really know the
I'm
truth.
sorry he hasn't been fully present.
Like Jay Bobo, my God.
I didn't say that, man. What happened to your home?
I must have scratched it last night.
You said you had a bone, dream. Yeah.
Well, actually, it was something. It was a dream, but it felt more real than any dream I've ever had. Like, I couldn't breathe.
Delilah used to feel the same thing.
He said she was having trouble sleeping, and that's why she went to see that doctor. And it helped.
That's why you were the doctor. You know, Delilah was never into Western medicine. She preferred the
Work?
It's what you love and folks call voodoo. God even allows some truth in college. She started to believe that we had a bad spirit upon us. I got people had to twist on to go to see Dr. Quinn. Sure?
No, thank you. So I'm okay.
Well, I'll be all right. It's just gotta be able to say something.
Someone came by the house last night after the funeral.
Oh, yeah, Jacob. He just wanted to make sure that he still had a job after I leave. I told him he'd be taken care of. Well, that's my ride to the ferry.
Damn, I missed breakfast.
Oh, that's all right, son. Your lovely wife was here to keep me company. Got half a mind to take her with me.
I would work your nerves, Dad.
Ain't nothing I'm not used to.
I'm sorry we can't spend more time together.
Yeah, that's all right, Asa. Are you sure you ready for this? Ready for what? In this house, this life here? This is a pretty demanding thing.
But I'll be fine, Pop. I grew up here. And I've been in New York City for over 20 years. It's nothing I can't handle.
Right. Well, if you need anything, Jacob will be around.
You really should think about getting a cell phone.
Yeah, I've done without those things all this time. It'd be kind of silly to get one now. You take care of my boy here.
I'll do my best.
Son, were we bad parents, your mother and I?
Why would you do this?
You take care of Asa. And you be good to this girl, you hear?
All right, guys, so it's going underneath this nook here. So back. Yeah, back. Cool. Yeah, right. If you can put your in there, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Thanks, guys. You okay? What happened?
I don't know. The door was open and then it closed, and I couldn't.
You doing now?
I wasn't in here. I was in the hallway, and then the door opened, and I saw the bed.
Yeah. Come here. It's okay. It's okay.
Houston.
That's me. That's my heart. You okay?
Yeah, just
Yeah, let's go.
Sorry. I showed myself in.
yes, I see that.
I was hoping to say goodbye to your dad. I had to run after the service yesterday.
We just missed him.
Well, it's good to see you, Lisa.
I'm sorry, I don't
Lily,
believe. Oh my God, of course. I'm so sorry. You were real last time I saw you.
oh yeah, it has been a while.
Wow. Chief, you look so,
Grown up. I could say the same for you.
I'm so sorry. Lily, this is my wife, Leah. Leah, this is Leah. So it's granddaughter.
I'm so sorry about your mom. Since when she died.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
It seems impossible to stop people from coming in and buying up our land. On the north side of the island, it's practically a resort. Property taxes are through the roof. Nobody can afford to stay around. I even petitioned the state to register the whole island as a wildlife preserve so the developers couldn't build. They got wind of it. They hired some fancy lobbyists to talk circles around my plan. At this point, folks just trying to keep the old ways alive as best we can.
That's gotta be rough.
And thank you for keeping Granddaddy around. Leaving this place with just him.
That's rolling up.
Oh, he's getting older, but strong-willed as ever.
Jacob's been taking care of this place as long as I can remember.
He's been taking care of this place all his life. All we have is this island. It's our home. I'll get you and nobody making me leave. I ain't finished with it. Sorry. I get a little emotional talking about this stuff. So, what about you two? How long you been married?
Almost 5 years.
Oh, that is something.
We met at an art exhibit in one of the buildings Ace's architecture firm designed.
Architecture.
It's really not what it's all cracked up to be.
I'm sure you're just being honest. And you're an artist. What that mean?
I'm an artist. I have a gallery in New York.
Well, aren't you too fancy? So you just both decided to leave all that behind and come back here.
Just looking for change.
Well, I better be going. Gotta start dinner. Nice seeing you, Lisa. Nice to meet you, girl.
So we're going to try Ron.
Well, not a building you're going to miss. We are at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call freedom catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Darnold looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker.
Okay,
And he's
my
short
nigga
of
is.
first after a
Okay,
long
nigga.
game.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
When I go on YouTube, I always see what the best defense to use. So I'm never messing around with shit.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Walker trying to run for the first. This is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. That's him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. From the gun, Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
If you never go broke, taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate, the crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. This is Walker on 2nd. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. Has it in close. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. Walker on 1st down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Caught, nice game left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
It's a game of 20. That's another Seahawks first down.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
How the team going to take 14 taking them in, lose for Bo 99. I'm telling them somebody out there motherfuckers now. Third time in team history. What was this? Y'all got something wrong with it. The coach,
About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Westbrook got something wrong too.
Handoff running left.
They friend, they coach.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get away with the very next one.
Oh,
exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now. and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's Darnold to throw. Completed over the middle.
Why I say that I'll be a coach.
Solid game there, Brock, but still
I'll
third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You don't know.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
You know what you can do in the field.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
You know what you can do. You're going to be mental with it. Be all right with it. All right.
Running left, here's Walker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You love a huddle?
Hey, man, what's wrong with you? All right?
Like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the second. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the second or third catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly one series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Throw a flag for that. You throw a flag for that, and that's crazy.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's going to make this to
Throw
the
a flag
28
for that,
before going down.
There'll probably be no call. Hey, you know, I like to see Ole Miss make the playoffs, though.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this
Right,
1st and 10.
I look good.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Off the play fake, gets Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
Ain't caught. Guys up me.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we reach the 2-minute warning. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
From the gun is Prescott.
At the 37.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
By Leonard Williams. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 30-yard
Prescott set to pass. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Darnold. Setting up the screen. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. Dose of the hurry up here.
People with this condition tend to have serious patients. Felix
out of the gun, here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
First and 10 from the 41. Throwing here, Darnold. Jump off, caught by his back. By man, he's in the clear. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 38 out of the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And again, it's Darnold. Over to the sideline, Smith and Jigba brings it in. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Well, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now and a perfect 2 for 2 on 2-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then 2-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many 2-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
Time left for maybe a return thrust of play here as they send this
24,
away.
26. I know y'all 3 and 6.
With a return.
Wow. Fuck the job, go throw the ball.
Set them up just beyond
Punt the ball, bro. Anytime right now. It's amazing. Amazing.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here go 46.
Here you go.
Here go 47.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up second down. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
And it's given to the last months. 2 months. Seeking finding lots of issues.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Prescott now on third down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks are stopped a little inside the 30.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right?
Girl, come on, we're all family here.
No, we're not.
Sweetie, now, don't be rude. I mean, Lena's good people. And she knows about that blue stuff. You think that's happening to us?
What good stuff?
It's insane. I don't even know what happened there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Grandpa.
Where did you get this?
It's keeping back to us. Man, what are you doing?
This is what I saw at the cottage yesterday. Look, it even has the blood still on it. Now do you believe me?
I moved into the city. It's nice.
See, I told you I'm really crazy.
What was it? What does it look like?
The root.
You believe in that nigga out your head.
I'll put it there.
I'm asleep. Yeah.
It's how you
Asa, Grandpa was praying for your mom.
You knew?
Early weeks, found it to be very trust and faith in you. I even hear my friends like this. I'm in the spot. Why do you say something?
I didn't think it was that big a deal.
I'm going to get this.
You want you off this property. I'm going to be off this property by end of day. Gone. You hear me?
You can't just be coming in here and pushing my grandpa out of his home.
You're not going anywhere, right? You need to get some rest.
This ain't even your
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. Tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. From the 21, here's second down and 2. Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Awkward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. His kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, will take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Good. 63.
Now Hurts headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Great. Set. Right, let's go. Trimmer. Hey!
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Moving to his right. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. That's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for King Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Now Jackson on the move. Downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Toss, running left, it's Henry. And this is going to be a big
nigga pay Manny to take his nephew, make him humble, bro.
Found nothing. And they get him down
He at the game.
behind the line.
Ain't it?
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. Much more advantageous.
You got Manny, got 2 rings, 3 rings.
This is not a throw. He wants to make
What I'm trying to tell you, ain't it? It's a big game.
Risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here. Results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. And in motion is Brown. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. Hurts working in the pistol. A throw there on 2nd down is going to be incomplete. It's 3rd and 4. They'll run it here with Saquon. So the Eagles lose their first time out here. As they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have the Eagles first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down, and that's exactly what they did.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up a first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down. They'll try to run here with Hartford. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Now a toss play with Henry. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Now he'll run. And he's going to be forced out of bounds, but still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
On third down, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raven first down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
To return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Play action. Here's Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute goal. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. A gain of 48. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
It's an interesting twist of color.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's Barkley, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Here's timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Easy, 63, 63. And anyone, huh?
Here's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10. 20-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Open man downfield. It is Hopkins. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Here comes Hill on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Baltimore
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A first down throw for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 46-yard line.
Yo. What are ready? Hey, middle. Ready?
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
You did it today.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
What's your problem?
Jackson. He's got it inside
Your
the
problem.
5. To the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
What are you talking about?
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum field. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
It's down the front, ain't nothing fun. That's down the front. Never again.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
They go for 2. You think you can do it? Go for 2 back. All right, 2.
So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line.
We're going for 2 now. No, man, got nothing to do. Let me say it right. Let me say it right.
No, we changed it.
Hey.
Now it's Jackson. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work.
still going, you know. So stay right there. That's all I want to do. So follow mama with I can see I do want to do. Good. Good. You know, it's
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Gibson now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Say, cuz, what's up, man? What's up, my nigga? What y'all talking about, nigga? What's up, nigga? My boy. I thought y'all did something. I thought somebody in the back room, nigga. What? The fuck? Yeah. The fuck? Oh, you a perpetrator, boy. Yeah. Look at all your brother business and shit, boy. You want to come in like you like it like that, boy. What? I grab you and throw you in here, boy. The fuck? Just because I ain't got all the buttons and all that, I ain't strong. I ain't beat the fuck. Huh? The fuck? Yeah. I heard you in the back room, nigga. Yeah. Yeah.
They get 11.
Yeah.
And quickly pick up the first down.
Hey, don't whisper when I leave, neither. Yeah.
So we are.
What's up? You get out the bed? What's up? You want to do something?
You're watching the NFL
Yeah.
on EA Sports.
Nigga? What, you putting your clothes down, nigga? What's up? Bro, what? Who said bro? What's up?
Yeah, you gonna have to start.
Yeah.
Number 2, y'all shut me.
Yeah. It's like that. Yeah.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. And in motion is Brown. On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon.
Weak you beat, nigga. You hear me? Yeah. The fuck?
Bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hurts to throw. Short pass. He's got Calcaterra. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back? Or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this third down.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end Calcaterra to the left. Call it a gain of 13. Good for its Eagles first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him,
say, Mark, come see.
In this soft zone, I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication
Mark, come see.
The receiver and the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to
2 minutes left in the game. You think I'm coming?
2 minutes to play.
That's plenty of time. That's out. Still.
Greg and I back for the conclusion.
Martin, come see, cuz.
In a moment.
Hey.
This crowd,
hey, my boy.
Force a false start.
Come see, G.
Before third and inches. They'll go with the sneak. They'll buckle down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a first down.
What's up, Nick?
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
There you go. There don't be no hurting nobody.
A run with Barkley. And this This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path.
You don't control nobody. All you gotta do is say you don't control nobody. You don't control nobody, bro. Don't you know?
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack, to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll drop the throw. Moving outside the pocket. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet.
I really got to have the same top.
Operating from the
gun
he'll get this one complete to Brown. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
180. Hey, Silver.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
That's
incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Go outside with. Go outside. I probably got my nigga, but we got that, you know? Come on now. What we doing? I'm the first minute. Come on. I'm on the second, y'all.
Here comes Barkley.
Running
close to the goal line. They're going to mark him just short. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
You don't say that you can do that. All I have to do is go to the
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
I just know that better than that.
Let's go.
Don't worry about it. Getting like keep the grade. Keep the focus on certain things. I'm going to be more.
They'll run the sneak. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
Oh, do you believe it? It is blocked. Into space.
I wasn't paying attention, man. I was not saying.
And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
I ain't talking about no food coming. Just feeding out there. A lot of times you're supposed to do. As a man. I mean, why don't come at me next time? Because when it come down, your mama can't come tell you certain things that I know as a man. And being your age, you've been a young man. And talk to me sometimes, keep telling you this. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm be the same way a little bit too. They're the same over time. I give you a little leeway, but you don't tell the truth. I tell you my way all the time. You don't tell the truth, bro. So I buy every time. The people are fast to buy. You know what I mean? Tell the truth. You try to just not kind of tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell them. I found out the girl broke up with him because he couldn't go to the time. That's crazy. What she told us? If mama was to do nothing, she came to me how to see it. That's what mama did. She lied to me. Started being lied, so with me. Hey, well, we put this on the table then. You heard what he said. Don't say nothing I'm saying. Oh, we saying. Shit. All right, we gonna see. So the girl and break up with you. Get you gonna go to the movie. Say, your mama let you do nothing.
That's why she said you didn't break up with me.
I'm like, my nigga getting all offensive and shit, nigga. You cool? I got my jib right here, nigga. What's up? Yeah, he fight hard. Make me get the other nigga now. You know you go crazy. Don't stop. Okay, you sleep. You look. You need to sleep for a reason because you gonna get on your ass. What's up, nigga? She love me on. Nigga, you feel play? What's up? Why make niggas quit? Those make niggas quit. See this nigga early. Yeah? Microphone game, man. What's up, you cool? Why can't never see your girlfriend, guy? Can't never meet you. Why? I gotta make her come? Why? Scared? Sound some sneaky ass shit. Huh? You gonna get on some, trying to get on some, you see better come holler at daddy. So I'll get you right, my boy. What you need. You know what I mean? You laughing and shit, nigga. I ain't laughing. Nigga. I know, nigga, I've been there and done that. Been there and done that, my boy. That's why you laughing, nigga. I'm for real. That's why the mom be doing that to you, bro. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm saying you over turkey, feeling the kitchen and everything, yeah. You gonna say that?
So for real.
I've been that with mama. She was a girl. Well, look, and mom, everybody turn out to be an infant, turn out to be a little toddler. You know what I mean? Be a little preteen, be teenager. That's how you raised, bro. You don't come raised like this. Why you can't see your girl, bro? I'm a serious. You gonna tell me I'm a serious? I ain't my fault. I ain't your fault. You don't think go around? You want to go sneak out though?
Well, damn.
Huh?
Well, damn.
Why you come tell me this? Say that. Then you gonna run your mama. And mama's boy. You know that? Nothing wrong with that. You a mama's boy. You cool though? You too. You do the same thing. You up trying to rub your head because you're Mario doing it. See what I mean? What I be saying, I be really messing with y'all, trying to make y'all laugh and be fun.
We coming.
You need to go sit down somewhere. You smell your breath. Yeah. He's Jamar, I know a lot of them. That's crazy. So who you be telling all that to for me to know that?
Come on,
The thing I just told you.
I'm not tell nobody else.
You tell your mom everything. Yeah, I just told you to come from her.
Cause he
Why
be
I'm not
taking
bringing
my
up, I'm
phone.
gonna say, what the woman say? She said you going off in the message. Trying to take that girl phone. Saying she hug it all up on people and shit. So I'm lying. How you gonna play mama though? That's
Never,
wrong,
I
kid.
never
Just
told her
saying.
that. Never told her that.
That's bad.
No.
No.
No. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Never leave.
I'm not knucklehead. You're a knucklehead.
You do, man. Why you do me out like that, okay? What you be doing?
What?
You not be taking nobody's phone.
Don't take nobody phone.
Hey, nigga, you a player, nigga. You anybody you want. Any little girl. Who you get one? Well, I'm not saying that say it. You that nigga. You gotta stop. You ain't no swagger too. You ain't winning short. Next week, you think I'm playing? Try me and see. I'm gonna leave it at that. Nigga. Try me and see. Hey, can you go buy me something for picture day? Hey, come back daddy. Why? If people tell I ain't gonna do nothing. Tell the truth, ain't the devil. Yeah, mama be telling y'all that. You ain't gonna go there. Your mama tell y'all that.
Nobody.
Why you doing that? You have to, you don't mess with that. Hey, you got a call in the morning late. Go get you, nigga. I ain't cool. If I ain't cool, nigga, what's up? I got my G right here, guy. You look crazy. You laughing and shit. You laughing. Come on. You scared, nigga? You scared because you doing this. Let's see you things up there, crazy. Come on, let me talk for you. You good? Make sure you good. All right. Why you let people talk about your lady like that? You're good.
Oh, good.
I ain't never seen it. Show me a picture of it.
I already showed you.
You ain't never.
I did show you.
Mom, what I told you I heard. I ain't never seen it.
Yes, you did.
Son.
I showed you already.
And I said I never paid attention. I told your mom, I said, Mara showed me the other one the last time at the game, but I wasn't even paying attention.
Bro, John ain't eating, bro. Tell him I'm not eating.
Tell your mama come fight, Mom.
Before she had y'all watch it.
Really?
Like she gonna whoop y'all.
Really? Show me the money. I'm a killer.
No, Mama said you need to sit down somewhere. Listen.
Tell that dude. Come on, man. She go crazy, man. She'll get back. I have to get back. Can you see
More, my
him?
mom said come in here with that.
Come in here what?
Well, all that smack.
Well, go sit down and eat.
Yeah, she's doing all this. Nice. Good. Huh. Ain't gonna be good, man. That's something new.
Nasty, this hard.
Okay. It's too hot for you. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, this is spicy.
Yeah. I'm about that home.
You can eat the whole thing.
Yeah, anything. What I mess up with? Take them out.
Yeah, we kind of. Monday, go to the boat, play out of food. There they go.
Put the phone down. How the fuck you want to do? That kills me. That kills me. I don't want to do. Kills me, cuz.
Kills you and start the whole thing.
Man, want to put the phone down. Tell the nigga say he want to trick. Tell the nigga pull up. Nigga, I was jacking bitch ass. Dog, he can trick all he want. My son got the sight from ass too, nigga. I got sons in this bitch, nigga. We jits around this bitch, nigga. On guard. Fuck, they thought. Anybody, nigga, they gonna have hell to pay. I ain't lying to you. Gonna have hell to pay. Cause if I ain't fucked up me, how they gonna have hell to pay? He gonna go crazy. I promise. Like catch a charge. Going crazy. You say, huh? Why? A lot of people ain't thought nothing. We better thought this. Yeah, I read the thing with the group. I need to know who that nigga is. Want to trick, nigga, trick. Yeah, nigga. Turn the cash app up, nigga. All right, nigga. Why females can be broke? Got a pussy and everything. You know what I mean? You willing to trick on. I'm so cool to get up there. Right. Gotta be fucking that pussy. No pants, nothing. No corner pants, no when it's out there. I play cards. You know how to do that?
Good question. run it by fact checking and let me know, would you?
Faith Breakfast and NGOs. Welcome back.
Thanks. Thanks. Hello? A minute before the time, being out just a sec.
No.
How was your trip back? I know. Second of my 4-hour flights and an 8-seater turboprop plane was only 1 day delayed, so, I love the renewal. Do I detect the British sarcasm? Severely jet lagged, or is there something deeper?
What?
Oh, no. To drown that woman. Yeah, I know. They killed her. Just because she agreed to speak to me. People are capable of appalling things. But you know what? Just sometimes I would like them not to do appalling things. I would like to be surprised. Are we talking about stealing NGO funds from starving children now, or your checkered romantic history? Yes, be serious. Thank you. Everyone was. Oh, speaking of devil, which of us has already 2 disasters ago. Ooh. Ben Morgan. Ben Morgan. What's he got? No idea. He wants to collect some of his rare Japanese vinyl he's got cluttering at my apartment. What? No, you didn't have to come straight back in today. Take some time off. I'm not very good at taking time off. You should ask Ben. In that case, what's next? We have an in on that FIFA corruption story if you're still interested. Something has just come in which I think might restore my faith in humanity. It's Anne Lindstad. You know, she's the Norwegian shipping heiress. She's got stage 4 leukemia, and her husband is setting up a foundation in her name. Sounds uplifting. But here's the common part. He wants to take the board members on his fuck-off big yacht to a fundraising gala in Norway. That's me to come along, cover it, raise awareness. Let me get this straight. This poor woman gets sick, and then some billionaires in her circle have decided cancer's awful and maybe we should do something about it. But only a few go along and tell everyone how great they are. Yes, pretty much. But obviously with my journalistic flair. This is a story how it's human interest for inhumane times. You just told me I needed a break. So long as it is a break, I'm willing for absence. I'm pretty sure that hard-hitting journalism can actually survive without me for the week. It's applicable to the underlying Borealis. Beautiful boat. Yes, it's huge as well. She's down. Sorry, what am I at? So we keep all of the things in that basket in there. We'll feed some slippers, and some socks, and some shoes for Jenny. We had all sizes, so just let us know.
We will get it going for the stuff.
Yeah.
That's not really ready here.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to be your detective, yeah.
I give us a handshake.
By the way, I'm Laura. Hello.
Sullivan.
Nice to meet you. Champagne, madam? Thank you.
Way too early for me.
Hello there. Hi. Hi, I'm Carla. I'm the chief steward. You will be in cabin 8 on the starboard side. Fantastic surprises. And Dr. Mitchell, you are in cabin 2, closest to listening side.
Thank you.
Are you missing staff doctor?
No. I'm an old friend of Richard's, really. Ever since Anne became ill, I've sadly become a somewhat constant presence in their lives. She's forced to understand I'm good.
Yeah, everyone.
Excuse me.
Thomas.
Heidi. One of the things yachts on all the cruises in all the world.
Morgan. I don't believe it. Jesus.
I did try calling you.
Why am I not surprised to see you here? Oh, Benjamin, this is,
Ron and I already know each other.
Janice Apples. You guys worked together before? Oh, no, you've done something else together before, haven't you? Okay, well, do let me know if you need me to engage a deckhand to prevent a repeat performance.
Won't be necessary, thank you.
It ended a while ago.
Okay, well, I hope it ended amicably.
Something like that.
It's a no. That's a no. I've touched it up. Okay, well, I do feel awkward. I might, if you guys... Yeah, okay, probably better.
Why are they in jeans? I feel like there was a dress code, no?
It's the first time I've heard you refer to anything about a shared history as amicable.
First time I thought about a shared history at all, to be honest.
1-0?
2-0.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Mr. Tyler, Mr. Jensen. And the Hemmerleys, Miss Blacklock. Ladies and gentlemen, our lovely stewards will now lead you to your rooms, and Mr. Bulmer will join you for some welcome drinks later.
Laura, have you met Dame Hatterley? Art gallery for the rich and famous. Used to be in the Mayfair, but now she's started to migrate east in search of some sort of anxiety, I guess.
So desperately funny.
Laura here's going to be spying us.
Alright, so in your Bulmer's journal. Yeah, Laura, hello. Nice to meet you. Don't have any. Oh, stop it. Please, would you just call me Heidi? My colleague actually went to see your exhibition. She said it was magnificent. Please. The artist films herself succumbing to rohypnol, then getting dressed and undressed, then being put in various different postures out in public over 8 hours by her assistants. Jaw dropping.
It sounds horrendous. Even for me, I mean, that is...
Tomo, you big lug. Come and meet Richie's Hackett.
A journal. Any good? You know, I've been thinking about writing my memoirs.
The world awaits with bated breath. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Flatlock. The rest of your luggage should have been brought down.
No, that's it.
Oh, would you like me to unpack for you?
God, no, no. No, I wouldn't subject you to the chaos.
All right, boys. Let's fire up. Let's go. Friends.
showmans, board members. I welcome you to the Aurora Borealis. Of course, when we first commissioned her, and I imagined a very different future than the one that has come about. There's no sugarcoating it, of course. Yeah. And the fight has taken its toll. Anyway, we've rethought the purpose of this humble barge, and you are here to inaugurate our project.
Yeah.
Now, I know this is an unusual approach to charity, 3 days on a luxury yacht, but the money that all of you have donated, which is a considerable amount, will go to those in society who cannot afford private doctors or experimental treatments. So here's to you. To you. Here. To you. Here. Now, I know most of you are here to meet Anne, but I'm sorry to say after a long day of traveling, she's resting. So I propose a light supper, an early night, and a big day of celebration with Anne tomorrow. Oh, yes. But first, a nice surprise. I'm going to meet Danny.
Funny color. I didn't think it was so nice. It's the bad.
Not a lot to try. It's amazing. Laura Blackrock.
Hi.
I'm Richard. So pleased to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's all the scoundrel. How are you, brother? All the better for seeing you. How's that doing? It's good. Welcome aboard. Thank you. Oh, wow. Who are you? Laura is an award-winning journalist who's doing a piece for us on Foundation. Shame. Last thing I need to fly on door.
Thank you. My mother's a big fan, by the way.
I like you. Now, any questions, Richard? Are we currently in international wars? Because I've got a bag full of drugs I'd like to share with all these beautiful people. Not sure that I can pay for another round of rehab. So I'm joking, man. I've been clean as since 1917.
It's so hot.
Are you like a deep undercover?
Cover us.
Come on, surely after all your pontificating about him selling out, it can't be. The Lord Blackrock is just here for the money.
There he is. That's the band I remember. Well, I figured out why Ben was calling.
And how did it go? Good surprise or bad?
No comment.
Tell me about enjoying it a little bit.
Well, the champagne is quite good.
Come on, you said this was a break. Enjoy yourself.
Come on, nice. That's the way to go.
I'm so sorry. It's okay. Sorry. Wow, a beautiful dress. An alfresco opera later? Sorry, I thought you. Bit of a dress, sorry. Not at all, love. You are incredible. This glove, if after dinner you could make consistent steps, very much appreciated. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Thank you. I'm Secret. I'm Mr. Summers' head of security. How did you work the family? This is my first year. If you just wait here and just when Snap will join me shortly. The library. The wallet is on the boat. I insisted on designing myself. Miss Linkstead, thank you so much for inviting me. Please. I'm so glad you agreed to come. I follow your work. Your Guardian expose on those brave Kurdish women really stuck with me. I'm the one who asked for you. It's important work you do, giving a voice to the voiceless. Should I get the doctor? I stopped all my medication. Pills to transfusions. All of it. Maybe I just couldn't anymore. It becomes too consuming being a patient. Without all the drugs, you can really feel it. Time escaping you. Sorry. I was wondering if I could get your opinion on something. Of course. Speech for the gala. I'd be grateful if you could go over it. My mind is not good at one source.
Got you something to drink? Put your plate in the icebox.
You can bring your money away. That's very generous. What level may I ask? It's about settling up.
Bring that air freshener tonight.
Over the years, we've taken so much. The foundation will be handed over to people far smarter and far kinder and richer than I ever were. Charity without leaving. Hard to be egotistical when you're one with. I'd like to continue this tomorrow. Here, perhaps. I'm happy to help in any way I can. And what? Thank you.
Hey, shining lady.
You like my chef?
Man, you have something more fun, right?
I try not to make the same mistake twice. You're a very good mistake, man. For me, and go here's harmonious.
Spread it all over the house. You get your little soda can up off the
That's okay.
Turn the lights off in there.
You were a bit tonight. Apologies.
You just put it down here. Pass my shower cap. You need to put your hair on. That's how you get your hair done. Yes, enough. I just want that seafood. In my bathroom. You give me that. Yeah. No, give me both. I think that. Miss Cabaret, she says that someone in the news. Someone's going to vote. What's your MOB? Starboard side, in 10. With the men. Man overboard, man overboard. All blood and laughter. If you equal vulnerable guys, requesting urgent assistance. He's all of us. If it ain't, yes. All right. Leave you to it. Make it over. I heard a splash. I went out to the balcony and I saw somebody in water. You're talking about water, don't worry. What did you see? I don't know. I was only for a second. I assume it's the woman next door, the woman from the cabin there. From the hotel? Yeah. What's going on? We've received a report against the woman overboard. I don't know. I think it was a woman, but I don't know. What's happening? Where's Lars? Oh, he's in cabin 6. Do you know where he is? He's in Yes from cabin 6. Lars, Yes, and all. I thought this was a business. It's totally under control. So if somebody is missing, we have to find them. Sweetheart, you know, here, let's just get out of here and come back to the bank. Mr. Johnson? Yes? So they called the MFA. Laura Blackwell, the journalist. She said it was from cabin 10. Yes, sir, that's what's so unusual. Don't worry, darling. You try and get back to sleep. I'll take care of it. There was a woman. She was about my height. She had blonde hair. She had a hoodie on. She was coming out of the shower. So I came in here accidentally. I was in the corridor. I was backing in. Turned around.
Never guests staying in here, Miss Blackwell. This cabin was always empty. And the guest who was supposed to be in it cancelled 2 days ago. That's right. There was blood on the doors. There was blood here. So there was somebody on this balcony. There was somebody on the balcony. I can prove it. I can prove it. The boat was moving and she was smoking outside, so I picked up a cigarette. They're not here. Well, in the cabins and service twice a day, so. It's not here. I'm not imagining this. Thank you. Call the Coast Guard. Cancel the medic. Yes, the Coast Guard. You called the Coast Guard. Yes, we did. And we'll continue searching. We've conducted our search now. Everyone's accounted for. Someone is out there. They could still be alive. I think it's time for everyone to go back to sleep. It's rather late. Good night, Miss Becker. You can't.
I'm very sorry, Miss Blackwell. Listen.
I did go through the Kevin Taylor's out of bounds until we reach Putin your way.
Sorry, are you trying to get Florence? Is it tea?
Hello? You lost? Yeah, I can't get an internet connection.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Blacklock, but the system's on the fritz. The techs are looking into it. I can get you some radio materials.
It's fine, thank you. Mr. Bowman.
Oh, please. I'm Richard.
The woman I saw last night coming in.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You were convinced what you saw was real. And...
It was real. I would like to see the crew. If one of them isn't
Then
moving,
one of my staff having a cheeky shower and getting 10 with the guest book.
I would guess they're accounted for, so who must be acting?
Very right. Come on, let's meet the crew. So accepting our CTO and the captain were next to the station for the sale. This is our crew.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
See you when you recognize it. I understand the journalistic instinct.
The CTO?
He's a man. They're looking for a woman, right?
I hope they didn't wake you last night. I wasn't able to get back to sleep. Isn't there a good time to continue our conversation from yesterday? Oh, I assume that'd be too weak, to be honest. It's just anything for me. It really takes it from me. I think I need to rest. What do I? Oh. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. Oh my god, I also feel crazy.
No, come on, no one likes to be woken up in the middle of the night. Don't get over it.
I know what I saw.
It was dark.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't dark when I saw her in cabin 10. I saw her. She came out of the shower, we looked straight at each other. We spoke. She spoke. And now what? She's just disappeared.
What are you doing in someone else's cabin?
I was avoiding you. Well, you were showing Grace your photographs in the hallway, and I just... Wait. I've been taking photos since you got here, right?
Yeah. Excuse me.
When we arrived,
Yeah.
there was a picture of her arriving, and nobody can deny she exists.
I'll take photos of everyone, and that's what it is. So those are not from the boat.
Wait, wow, you spend a lot of time in these people. Oh my god, that's her. That's her. That's the woman I saw. That is her.
Look.
Look, this is a photograph of a stranger taking out party lumps. I'll go. No, wait. Hey. Whoa. Hey, look, slow down. Let's just discuss this one.
I found her. The woman in cabin 10. That's her.
What sign was from me? I think it was the thing that happened through the ground show. It wasn't someone.
I'm sorry, this is a picture of a woman that looks like the woman you say you saw in Kevin.
No. That is the woman I saw at a party thrown by another one of your guests. Who is she? How did you know?
No, never seen her before.
You're in a photograph.
Okay, well, I don't know, there are dozens of women who look like that. Most all women, subject of women.
Adam does seem to surround herself with a certain type.
Yeah, frankly, Tom, nobody asked you. Laura, I have no idea who this person is. Right?
Laura, I'm sure what you experienced yesterday was very traumatic for you. But am I right in thinking that it was only a couple of months ago you witnessed a murder?
Sorry, how do you know about that?
Rowan told me what happened to that woman you interviewed.
Why would you tell that?
I was worried about you, though. It's not uncommon for images to resurface, especially in those minutes between sleep and wake.
What thing?
Just gotta go, let it go. I've always got little people dancing on the edge of my vision. It's kind of beautiful.
God, I don't want to say something.
Tell me about his favourite flying. Adam, tell the truth. Did you bring a stowaway on board?
Yeah, I was going to, but then...
Laura, if it's any help, I can have a secret trying to track down this woman in the photograph. But I must ask you to be mindful of what this journey is. For me, for my wife, and my guests. I think it's important that you can feel relaxed here. Sick? Can we book Miss Blacklock in at the spa? Just something soothing. I think that might be...
Sure.
It might be helpful, yeah?
Don't sleep out, I love you.
This is a mixture of volcanic ash, subacidic peat, and natural oils. When you shower, they'll be activated by the heat. It soothes the muscles, relieves tension.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jones wants to throw to start things out here. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Jones. This pass left side to Downs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Boye Mafe got through the line like a knife through butter. He buries him for a loss.
34-yard line.
Throwing Jones. And incomplete. Pierce the intended target there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. He'll try and do this himself. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. Jones. Big strides, look at him go. And down to the 19-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off at 6.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry here for Ken Walker. Taking it right down Broadway. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. 4th down, Jones and the offense stayed put. They're going for this. They're going to try and throw. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Colts first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Off the play fake. Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
Let's go. 70 Lions, 19 tight.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Yes.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Over the middle, and there's a diamond catch. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Jones wants to change it up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw again.
Look at that.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Van Rory. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And he stopped immediately there. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Darnold. That is caught. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. juke. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, 76 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. First down. Now it's Darnold. Now we take it in by Shaheed. He's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
It just comes by itself.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And Myers left that one out there. It's no good. Wide to the right. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seahawks. We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. Some special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
And they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
And that is called for the 2 points.
And makes the score Seahawks 21.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
He makes you act suspicious. And I get pushed in the pool and he just moves. Because he was scared of what to do next.
Did you seriously think that he could have put someone on the board?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Neither of you could account for when the other one came.
Here's Jones. Throwing to start the drive. And a gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Operating from the gun. Jones. On the RPO, will keep it himself. And that is incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Jones from the gun on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Badgley on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And a good return as he was stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 99 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Back to Walker on first down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And Walker has it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line.
13 yards.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves and sticks.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Jet sweep here, Smith and Jigba. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick. Whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worse, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it. Because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
And Jones cannot escape. He's dropped in the end zone for safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the fourth quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy, but time's starting to become a factor.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Stopped at his tracks by Ahmad Gardner. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That was a first down pickup of 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
13 yards. That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's Jones. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
They created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
To throw is Jones. This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the Colts have won it. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere.
You have to go to the police. You have to tell me everything that you told me. I can't. They'll arrest me too. I'm an accomplice. Someone got killed. They'll take my daughter away from me. I just need someone who wants me to sign and turn up at that goal. You're really done. Think that he's going to let you go alive. He'll get rid of you. You know that. Do they know that I'm down here? They don't know where you are, but they're looking. How long before dark? About 2 hours. Leave the door open.
Just a beautiful Midwestern night. The roof is open, and we are ready for football at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now Jones. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7.
Now Jones going to change it up here. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Throwing Jones. This one completes Alec Pierce. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be third down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on third down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
I'd like to see when you snap the yards. Sure.
44-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
They'll
run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, we got right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
In motion goes the tight end. Looking to throw on second down. Jones. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside of the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
You got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Hurts. That's caught by his tight end, Kylen Granson. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And he's going to have another first down here as he's able to dive beyond the marker. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw. Jones. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
He tried to attack me.
In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Smoking by my side always over years, so intersection we decided to use one solution.
Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Hurts going to move him around.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. And it is caught. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down, Philadelphia.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
That is caught. It's the tight end got it. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there, because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd down and goal. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The kick by Elliott is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3. And I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
What's going on, Richard? That's enough. Please take your stance.
I said, let her speak.
Jones now. A final shot before break. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Take a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
This is the government and it's that it's a speech that you have to
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop it right at the line. Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Finding space at the 30. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
When I see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset, this is the kind of play that will do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try the right side here, Barkley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jones throwing to start the drive. On the move past the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's got Pierce. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll set up a throw. And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And another timeout taken by the Colts. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced incompletion on first down.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
70 Lions!
Back to throw. Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! Cougar 19!
Jones looking to change the play. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Michael Badgley on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Running again with Barnes, second down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Barkley, inside handoff. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Jones. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Just a critical breakdown defensively turns this into a huge play. And now you've got to get up to the ball and get moving.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Jones. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCullough. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll put it underneath to his running back, complete. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
Hey, let's go.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Colts come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they have